President-elect Donald Trump also announced plans to shut down his charitable foundation, the Donald J. Trump Foundation. That amid controversy over potential conflicts of interest as he prepares to take the Oval Office. But there is a snag in his plan. Shortly after announcing he will shut down the foundation, the New York Attorney General's office tweeted against his tweet that he legally can't until the state's investigation into the foundation is complete. Back in October, New York Attorney General Eric Schneiderman ordered the foundation to stop raising money in New York, saying the charity was not registered to do so under state law. And there has been a good amount of reporting from Farnhold at the Washington Post that took place, a lot of it prior to the election, about this charitable foundation. And it's kind of been the go-to. I mean, it was, he has not given money to it, or at least had not been recorded as having given money between 2009 and 2015. No money from Trump. He raised outside funds for the foundation. And then some questions as to the donations that were made by the foundation, not just to buy portraits of himself and a Tim Tebow signed football, but also, perhaps even more importantly, payments of $100,000 and $158,000, where it had to do with legal trouble that he had to deal with, and therefore said we'll make a charitable gift
a settlement,
as a settlement, and it came from the foundation, which, as we know, was potentially other people's money, not his own.
And the instinct, I mean, at work again here is to make it a anti-media take, right? It's like nobody will report on the good work my foundation has done. Therefore, we have to, leave with this impression that maybe it wasn't doing great things. Mostly it was, I mean, not mostly, but largely bidding in charity auctions. So that money that it was bidding was going to some charity, right? At least one mechanism, and then he's getting whatever stuff he was bid on.
But generally, the news out of this has been, well, the ethics experts that continue to be quoted in all these articles sort of applauding this news as a first step to avoid the appearance of any conflict. We also know the Trump organization has been withdrawing from some deals ahead of the inauguration. Clearly, there's work being done behind the scenes ahead of this January press conference or announcement the president-elect has promised to make about some of the conflicts. I think it's fascinating what's going to happen with some of the cabinet picks as well. He has picked so far 5 billionaires and several multimillionaires to be in the next administration. The Journal over the weekend had a piece about how costly that's going to be and just how arduous these Senate confirmations are going to be, these hearings.
Just going through all of the filings that are required by those nominees.
Especially Mnuchin and Ross.
Right.
Because of their big jobs.
Right.
Right.
Right. And Ross is a billionaire. Mnuchin's not. But regardless, there are a minefield of conflicts that have to be dealt with at least.
And then a bit of friction over whether the Senate committee was going to require tax returns from Rex Tillerson, and they say they won't. But I mean, I guess maybe the call is, do we really want to get bogged down in the process here? Or do we want to be able to try to withdraw from conflict, try to paper it over, get some people approved for office and move on?
Yeah.
Well, certainly Wall Street wants the policies that they're hoping
Seemingly.
for.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.